Thank you so much for coming back. So this is 5 Minutes with Cage. So yesterday we talked about questions. What questions should we ask our vendor partners, specifically about the AI side? Because I had a leader reach out and he's like, Durran, I'm going to put a pause on buying some of this AI stuff because everybody's pitching. But right now I need to know what to actually look for. And so in the last 5 Minutes with Cage, we talked about the questions to ask our AI vendor partners. Right. And so today we're going to actually talk about the scorecard, like what to look for, what actual measurables should I be looking at? And so remember, there was 3 different layers we talked about. You know, there was the enrichment layer, there was a data layer, and then there was another layer in terms of looking at marketing, right? The efficiency, our ROI. So now it's going to get into what are some of those measurables that we should be looking at. So y'all ready? Thank you so much. This is Cage.
5 Minutes with Cage. That's all we need to shift the mindset, to move the needle. We talk CRM, we talk leads, we talk flow. Internet money, let it grow, let it grow. Video selling, let them see, let them know. AI in the system, now we're running the show.
I appreciate you for coming back. We're going to have some fun. Now, this right here, this information, the one page, if you want this, it will actually be in my school community. So it's something new that we're doing. It's completely free to join, right? You get in there, a lot of these extra one-pagers, the videos, they're all in there. And I've been in the game for 24 years, and this is my way of giving some of that game back for free. The clients and the partners that we work with, if you're wondering what's the difference, is they get us live, right? We work one-on-one, we tackle things together. But if you don't need that and you're just looking for some extra game and you want to just kind of be in the community, that's what this is here for. So let's get into the AI scorecard and what are some of the things that we should measure. Okay, so we'll go through these together. One, our speed to lead. I think that's the most obvious one, right? So I think normally if you talk to some of the big players in the space, this is the biggest one that they're always tackling, and rightfully so, because if it's not even about how quick you get to a customer now, it's actually about how quick you can get two-way communication. So in my opinion, yes, speed to lead, average response time on a fresh lead, target 5 minutes, that's great. Every AI company should be able to tackle this. But the next measurable I think we all need to pay attention to, more important than daiquiris, you'll know about this if you watch the last one and if you follow my stories. But the next measurable is going to be speed to actual engagement rate, right? Or to actual engagement, doesn't have to be a rate. But what time frame, how many minutes, how many seconds does it take to actually have a customer talk back to you? Because just getting a speed to lead and being like, we send them a message in 2 minutes or we stop the clock, to me, that's noise, okay? Next one, engagement rate. And this is what we just talked about. What's the engagement rate of the AI partner that you're using? So if it's supposed to increase engagement, what was our engagement rate before, or our contact rate, and what is it now? Right? Lead to appointment. And some of this, I'm sure, like some of the AI partners I've seen out there provide this. Like you can pull up a dashboard and see it. And this is great. But if not, get this information and have it sent often. Appointment to sold rate, right? Looking for 15 to 20%, right? For an AI, that's not too bad. But for a human, we want to get up there, right? Right? We should be that 30, 40% rate. But if you have an AI that can assist you and get that extra 15 to 20%, you know, so that means that they worked 100 customers, they actually influenced 15 to 20 appointments. Hey, could be good depending on the investment. All right. Let's look at number 7, incremental lift versus cost, right? So this is when you're looking at the gross attributable to the tool against the total all in, right? Look at the database revival, dead or aged leads brought back to life. So this is for that database enrichment. This is important to look at. Imagine if a company helped you enrich that many customers, what are you doing with that information? It could be a massive ROI on there. So this isn't about being like really challenging the AI companies or saying that they're all bad. No, this is just for leaders and for all of us in the industry to have honest questions and honest things to actually look at, you know, so that we're all pretty much on the same page. So it says here, the honesty test, if a vendor cannot show you like your own before and after numbers, then they might not be measuring the effectiveness. And if they're not, share that with them and let's start measuring those things. So I want to say thank you so much for sharing your time, your energy, your daiquiris with me. So this is frozen strawberries watermelon and a little bit of agave. So again, I shared on my stories. I'm all about like health, wellness, energy, because that's what it's all about. And listen, if you're looking for some extra energy in your store or with your AI partners or with your CRM, we're here, or get that partner for you. But don't do this second half of 2026 alone, because this next 6 months, the second half of 2026, July, should be the best 6 months that your team has ever had. There's so many tools. There's so much advancements that's here. But the stores that are going to win, and this is what me and the GM we were talking about, the owner, the stores that are going to win are going to be the ones that know how to execute and know how to take all this technology and all that and put it together, but lead with humans first, right? Have the technology behind them so that everybody can work at the highest level that they possibly can. Thank y'all so much. Until next time, thank you for sharing your time, your energy, and your love. Be well. Gratitude.
We talk CRM, we talk leads, we talk flow. Internet money, let it grow, let it grow. Video selling, let them see, let them know. AI in the system, now we're running the show. This is Cage. Connect, activate, grow.